Hi loves, Deena here, and this is your 25-minute full body Pilates session. All you need is your beautiful self and some space. So when you're ready, go ahead and get settled. We're starting with both legs crossed, lengthening through the spine to start. As you exhale, walk your hands forward and drop your head. Coming up from that position, switch legs. We take it over to the opposite side. Deep breath. Exhale to walk forward. Coming out of that stretch, go ahead and uncross the legs to bend the knees, hands behind the kneecaps, and tuck your belly button underneath until the arms are in line with the shoulder. Open up the arm, twisting from the core, keeping your hip bones sunk into your mat. Gently tuck your belly button underneath about 3 inches, and then restack your spine to reach up to the ceiling before you reset. Belly button comes into spine with control. And on your next one, slowly bring it down 1 vertebrae at a time until you're flat on your back. Fingertips come on the ribs. Shuffle the heels in. Let's focus on our breath. Taking your attention to your practice, have a check-in with how you're feeling. As you exhale, pull the belly button into the spine. Let's go for 1 more deep breath. And then cactus the arms in line with the shoulders and let your knees shift from side to side. Getting some openness in our hips and lower back. Beautiful. We are ready. Go ahead and pull both knees into the chest. Lift the chest and extend the arms and legs out. From here, drive 1 knee into the chest and re-extend to your hollow hold. The goal is to keep everything under control. Keep breathing. On your next leg pull, keep that knee into the chest, drop the leg down, and twist over to the opposing side. Try to keep both shoulder blades on the mat. Take a deep breath. And then pull that knee back into the chest. Let's switch sides. Knee comes in, we cross over. Extend that arm in line with your shoulder and breathe. Knee comes in, we are ready for our roll up. Extending both legs straight out in front of you. Drive your arms by your ears, flex the feet, and then tuck your chin into your chest and gently roll yourself up to your top position. Pulse for 2, and then tuck your belly button underneath to roll yourself back. The first few might feel a bit funky. You may need to adjust. Your goal is to gain a little bit more control with each rep. When you're pulsing forward, imagine somebody is pulling your fingertips to the front of your space. And when you're coming back, imagine your spine is melting into the mat 1 bone at a time. On your next rep, we are going to stay forward and focus on our pulses. Pulling that belly button in, reaching as far as you can. Getting a little bit more space for 3, 2, and gently bring yourself back 1 bone at a time and reset. Give yourself a little side stretch at the bottom, taking it over to the other side. And when you are ready, we are going to pull both knees into the chest. We are rolling like a ball. So grabbing outside of the feet or the ankles, pull the heels into the glutes, tuck your belly button underneath to come up to the shoulder blades, and then restack your spine to catch yourself at the top. This is going to challenge your balance and stability. If you want to progress, those knees are coming into tabletop, and we repeat the same movement. If this is too much, take it back to heel to glute. Let's go for one more good one. And then cross one leg over the other. Go ahead and flip onto all fours. With your hips on top of the knees, walk your hands forward and let your armpits drop down to the bottom of your space. Take a deep breath. And then shift your hips forward to come into your cobra, pulling your shoulder blades down and back. We are ready for our glute section. Extend your leg long in line with the hip and drop the toe down to the back of your space, making that leg as long as possible, squeezing the glute at the top. On your next rep, hold that leg long and extend your opposite arm in line with the shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to pull the elbow into the knee. Inhale to extend. Check that that shoulder is still on top of the wrist. Try to crunch the core in as you pull the elbow into the knee. On your next rep, keep the arm and the leg long. Find your position and drop the hand and the toe down to your mat. That hip is going to want to pop out. Try to keep it locked in to your other side. On your next rep, we keep it long, adding baby pulses in for 3, 2, and hold it long, squeeze the glutes. Take a deep breath and relax yourself down. Knees come wide, shift into your child's pose to reset. Take as much time as you need. When you're ready, come back onto all fours, shoulders on top of your wrist, hips on top of your knees, tuck the toes and hover over your mat. Deep breath in, exhale to shift into your downward dog, inhale to return. Let's go for a few more reps here. On your next one, keep your hips high, drive your right knee into your chest and extend the leg into the sky, shooting the knee underneath, in between your gap, getting some length in the hamstrings, and then drive your leg forward to come into your deep lunge. Walk yourself up, hands are going behind your neck, nice long leg, and then hinge forward to push all of your weight into your front foot. Try to keep the elbows wide as you hinge. Let's go for 2 more reps here. And on your next rep, stay low and rotate over to the side of the back leg, keeping that weight in the front foot. Adding on in 2 more reps. On your next rep, stay low and drive that back leg forward to meet the front leg. Trying to keep your hips as stable as possible. 2 more reps. And on your next one, keep that leg long, extend the arms long, and you come forward and back, squeezing those shoulder blades together at the back. 2 more reps. And then keep the arms long and pulse it out. 3, 2, drive the arms in front of you. We flutter the hands for 3, 2, and drop those arms down. Shift into your downward facing dog. And then bend the knees to shift into your child's pose. Incredible job. Now, as always, take as much time as you need. Pause me if you need to. But when you're ready, come onto all fours. We are going into our straight leg lift on the other side. So extend that leg long, find your position, hips locked into one another, shoulders on top of your wrist. Those toes are coming to the back of your space. Let's go for one more here. Keep your leg long and extend your opposite arm in line with the shoulder. Take a deep breath. And exhale to pull the elbow into the knee. Inhale to extend. Crunching the belly button into the spine as you crunch. Let's go for one more rep here. And then keep the arm and the leg long. Drop the hand and the toe down and reach. Imagine you're being pulled by opposite ends of your body, being stretched. Stay long. Pulse it up. For 3, 2, and we hold, squeezing the glutes for 3, 2, and drop that knee down. We shift into our child's pose. When you're ready, come back onto all fours, tuck the toes, and hover the knees off of your mat. Exhale to shift into your downward facing dog. Inhale to hover. Getting some length in our hamstrings. Let's go for one more hover. And on your next downward facing dog, lift your left leg off of the mat, pull the knee in and extend it up to the sky. Getting a little bit further with each extension. On your next rep, drop that leg in front of you and walk yourself up to your deep lunge. Hands go behind your neck, elbows are wide, and then shift your weight forward into your front foot. Remember, all of the weight goes into the front heel. That back leg stays straight. Adding in that rotation, let's go for one more. And at the bottom, rotate to the side of the back leg, hinge forward. Rotating from the core, you should feel all of that tension in that top glute. I know that glute is on fire. Keep working with me. Let's go for one more rotation. And then step your back leg in to meet the front, keeping your hips nice and low. Now those hips are going to want to travel forward and back. Try to keep them stable. Let's go for 2 more reps here. On your next rep, keep your leg long, extend the arms long, and sweep them forward and back, squeezing those shoulder blades together at the back of your rep. Good. Stay here. On your next one, arms stay behind you, flip your palms, we pulse. For 3, 2, drive the arms up, we flutter those hands. For 3, 2, and release. Drop those hands down to your mat. Shift into your child's pose. Take a reset. Give yourself a breather and have a check-in with how you're feeling. And take as much time as you need. When you are ready, shuffle yourself around, bend the knees, and gently rock yourself down to your mat so that your back is flat. Keeping both knees bent, extend one leg up to the sky and flex and extend that kneecap to get some space in the hamstring. Keeping that leg straight, roll the ankle around a few times to the right and to the left. And then keep your leg straight, release the arms by your side, pointing the toe, give yourself a big circle around to the right. Keeping those hips stable, grounded into your mat. Let's go for one more. And then inverting your circle, take it around. Those hips do not move as your leg moves. Let's go for one more. Keeping that leg straight, arms come by your ears, tuck your chin, and walk yourself up to the top of the leg. Pull the leg in and then walk yourself back down. Using your core, grab behind the knee if you need a little assistance. You can also bend the knee if you need a little help getting up. Progressing this exercise, on your next walk up, you're going to come up to the top of the leg, release the arms, and then tuck the belly button underneath to come all the way back down, squeezing the quad as you roll down. Let's go for one more strong rep here. And hover that opposite leg off of your mat. We've got straight leg scissors. Keeping your chest high. That right hamstring should be super loose by now. Think about pulling that leg to the back of your space. Let's go for one more on each side and release. Pull those knees into the chest. Well done. Before we take it to our opposite side, we're going to go into our core section. Hands go behind the neck, knees are bent. Exhale to lift the chest off the floor. Inhale to drop yourself back down. Pulling your belly button into the spine. Trying to get those shoulder blades off the mat. On your next rep, keep your chest high, float the knees on top of the hips, drop the feet down and reset. as you are moving through, that lower back stays on to your mat. Breaking your movement up with that chest lift. Let's go for one more here. And then keep the knees on top of the hips. We just tap the feet down to our mat. Our final few reps here. We've got 3, 2, and relax. All right, that core should be on fire. Take a breather. Now, we've had a little bit of a core break. We are going to take everything over to our opposite side. So when you are ready, go ahead and bend those knees. Extend your opposite leg up to the sky and flex and extend that knee. Few ankle rolls to the right and to the left. And then palms come by your side. Point the toe. And then drive that leg straight out to create a big hip circle. Hips stay grounded into your mat. And if you feel like the hips can't stay grounded, bend the knee or decrease your range of motion. Invert the circle to take it to the opposite way. Let's go for one more circle here. And then drive the arms by the ears, tuck the chin, and exhale to walk yourself up your tree. Pull the leg in and walk yourself back down your tree. If you need a little extra help, you can always grab behind the knee to help you get up, or bend that knee to help you get up. On your next rep, exhale to lift yourself, climbing up your tree, and then release your arms, tuck your belly button underneath to come back down. Focus on squeezing the quad and melting the spine into your mat on the way down. Let's go for one more. Release that other leg, grab behind the calf, going into our straight leg pull. Keep your chest high. Think about pulling the leg to the back of your space. Lower back stays glued into the mat. And release those arms by your side, keeping your chest lifted. Going for length, we've got 3, 2, both legs come on top of the hips. Lift the chest and drop the legs straight down. With control, bring them back up. Aim for a 3-second tempo on the way down. We are nearly there. Give me one more rep. And on your next rep, we hold for 3, 2, and relax. Pull both knees into the chest. Take a breather. As always, take as much time as you need and pause me if you need to. But whenever you are ready, you are going to come up onto your side. So flipping onto the side, let's get into our position. Stack both knees on top of each other. The shoulder blade is on top of your elbow. And from here, you're going to extend your top leg long, flex the foot, and lift the leg up to hip height. Isolating that leg from the rest of the body. Give yourself one more rep. And then turn the foot so the toes are pointing up to the sky. Maintaining that position, let's go for one more. Point your toe and tap to the front. Create a rainbow to tap to the back. Now those hips are going to want to move forward and back. Check that they are still frozen in time. Your leg is still isolated from the rest of your body. Adding on, we have one more rep. Extend that leg straight, flex the foot, and we pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Let's flip it over onto our other side. Stack the knees on top of each other, shoulder on top of the elbow, and extend your top leg long. Flex the foot and lift the leg up to hip height. Trying not to swing the hips. Let's go for 2 more. And then turn the foot to face the ceiling. Toes are pointed up to the sky. On your next one, point your toe and tap in front of you and behind you, creating a big rainbow with the leg. Stay with it. We've only got one more add-on. In your next rep, extend the leg long, flex the foot and pulse. Final push. 3, 2, and relax. Incredible job. We have made it through our main bit of work. Go ahead and shift into your child's pose. Take a deep breath. And then shift forward into your cobra. Drop the hips down, pull the shoulder blades away from the ear. Incredible job. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.